the POWW Entertainment Tag Team Champions, Happy and Homeless.
The bell hasn't even rung yet and this match is already underway.
All 57 competitors now in the ring. I hope you're going to be able to keep up with this because I'm simply not going to be able to.
I hope you're right. Already we've had Logan Scott's been dumped outside the ring, Mitch Blake outside the ring, Turbo outside the ring, Jimmy Blaze is still in and it's being taken to him by members of Happy and Homeless and Noize, Booze, and Tattoos. None of the four men in the ring right now are fans of the boss, and they are letting it be known with their actions right here.
Oh, Jimmy Blaze certainly not in a position that he wants to be in.
And there you have it. Already things are turning. The move was made, the pinfall was about to be counted, but you had men from each team going for the pinfall.
Correct.
Only one team can walk out of this with the belts. I don't care how friendly NBT and Happy and Homeless have been towards each other in the past. This is about gold. This is about prestige. This is about the tag team titles. Only one team can walk away with them. Which team is it going to be? We will find out here. Right now, Psychotic, Rage, Picture Perfect, all outside the ring as this match is about to get underway. We need all four teams to get to their corners. The chaos needs to be reined in. The ref has clearly got his work cut out for him here tonight.
Watch your step. Oh, looks like Rage is following Nikki around the ringside area here. I don't think all the fighting is going to be done inside the squared circle tonight.
The fans getting inside the head of Mitch Blake with their lovely pet name for him, Spot. I have to say he does look a little bit like a Snoopy to me, but for those, the boss has something to say.
If you people don't look for the banner, if you don't shut up, we are leaving.
You know, these fans can ruin everything. These two guys just asking for the respect they deserve, and nobody's willing to give it to them. I can't say that I blame them.
You know what, but it'll be a stupid decision if they decide to let the fans get to them so badly that they walk out of this match because this is their shot at tag team gold. I have to say they're bluffing, and the fans are calling them out on it.
I got a better idea. Since the people want us to leave, we're staying and we're winning the belts.
Well, there you go, another decision's been made. Jimmy Blaze just shouted out that he's here for the belts.
Those four cheaters stay there.
Are they still talking?
And me. And me. Old school, dude. Old school.
And there you go, we have one man in the ring right now.
You can't go old school with an old guy.
We've got Turbo clearly in to start it out right now. And I think Jimmy Blaze is saying he's going to be the other man to start this match. Bell is sounded, and here it is. It's Turbo and Jimmy Blaze.
Nice collar and elbow hookup from the two. Jimmy Blaze looks like he has the advantage a little bit. Turbo pushes him against the rope. The referee asks for a clean break. Turbo screaming about the little hair that he has. He doesn't want him to be messed up by Jimmy Blaze.
Well, you know, they don't go by the moniker picture perfect for nothing. They want to make sure that they look as good as possible at all times. The problem is, you can't be worried about your looks. You have to be worried about what you're doing in the ring. Can't be checking the mirror every 5 seconds. Right now, Turbo's got the advantage, but if he lets something like Must Hair get the better of him, he will not come away from this match a champion. Right now, Turbo in full control of Jimmy Blaze, but Jimmy Blaze is working his way up. Jimmy Blaze shots to the kidneys, pushes Turbo off. Turbo knocking Jimmy Blaze down, and a second time.
Skits, before this is all over with, this is probably going to be turned out to be a battle royal like I just sense it and feel it.
Well, it started with a battle royal. It wouldn't surprise me if it ended with one. Turbo tried to use the whirling dervish to put Jimmy away early and win the belt. Remember, the champions don't have to be pinned here to lose the belt. Whoever scores the pinfall is going to be walking out of this your new tag team champion.
Exactly. You got Crossing and Spade, you know, former tag team champions. Jimmy Blaze, he's a former tag team champion, but never with Mitch Blake. Logan Scott has never won a title here in Power Entertainment. And you got Turbo, he's the veteran, and he's won more titles around the region than probably Jimmy Blaze. But then again, what do I know?
Absolutely nothing.
Nobody asked you, who hired this guy?
I have no idea, Mr. Rick Lowe. I tell you what, though. You bring up some valid points there. You know, a lot of these men very decorated.
Psychotic Rage with Logan Scott outside the... Oh! Punch to the ribs.
And the ref didn't see it. Psychotic Rage
Look at
the wise
Turbo now on the side of Psychotic Rage as he beating up Jimmy Blaze. There's so many men, so much action to call. I don't know if we can call it all. We need 5 more commentators.
It's true. It's going to be tough to keep track. Mitch Blake made a big mistake with that nonchalant pin. As long as he's been in the business, he knows better. And then losing his ring presence, getting too close to the corner of NBT, and allowing Rough Crossing to make the tag in. Crossing tagging to Spade. Spade now working over Logan Scott. Back to Rough Crossing. I tell you what, I'm going to be so busy just counting who's tagging in and tagging out, I won't be able to call the action. But all 3 teams that have been in the ring thus far doing the wise thing, keeping the champions outside of the ring. If you don't let Happy get a tag, they can't retain their belts. And we will guarantee to have new tag team champions. That would be the wise thing to do. They're doing it right now. Rough Crossing taking it to Turbo. And now the action is settled to a somewhat slower pace as Logan Scott trying to make it. He does make it over to the corner of Happy and Homeless, tagging in the champion, Chris Cairo.
What I like to say, Rough Crossing, along with Kanoa, 2 of the most underrated wrestlers in Power Entertainment, although Crossing a former 2-time world champion. Look at this as Jimmy Blaze interfering.
We have a lot of former world champions in there. We have Rough Crossing, we have Jimmy Blaze, and we have Chris Cairo, who himself is a former world champion. And also a very decorated tag team champion, not just with his cousin Eddie, but also in the past with Kanoa as part of the Future Star.
And you've got the longest reigning regional champion ever by Scott Spade. He held that regional champion longer than anybody in Power Entertainment, and that goes back to the Galactic years.
It's true, and you can't the tag team proficiency of a Scott Spade, one half of one of the better tag teams that Power Entertainment had ever seen.
Oh, down goes the ref, Brian Allen. Courtesy of Scott Spade.
No one to make the count right now. The ref in the wrong place at the wrong time, caught with the boots of Logan Scott as Logan Scott.
Brian Allen, he's out on the floor. Chris Cairo going to comfort him, but he's out.
And now this is where things get interesting, with no one to rein the action in, no one to be calling the shots, no one to keep law and order.
There is no law and order. We need some law and order. This is not going to break loose to one hell of a melee.
All 4 of these teams now have free reign.
Here comes Greatway Barella. Barella checking on Brian Allen.
Leave checking on Brian Allen to the security guards. There you go, Pee-wee. Get in the ring, do the job of the ref, count the pinfall when it needs to be counted. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.